Would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Yes, absolutely no problem at all. My name is Trixie Blue. I'm otherwise known as the Sapphire of Seduction of Burlesque, but best known in the industry as the Sex Face of Burlesque. I'm a burlesque performer of 16 plus years, which is quite good considering I'm only 21 years old.
Yeah,
I know, innit?
absolutely. Yeah.
And yeah, so I've been doing burlesque for 16 years, and this is an all-encompassing role of a performer, producer, compere, teacher, artistic director, cleaner, everything, anything that
Mm,
you can think of, I seem to do. And that's just this morning.
yeah. So, what first drew you to burlesque
Well,
at the age of 5?
at the age of five, Carl,
Mm,
at the age of five, yes, how actually old was I? I would have been in my 20s of some description.
mm,
And I've always been that person to be drawn to anything that is potentially a taboo in the mainstream.
mm.
And I just
Yeah,
like the idea of getting naked in front of people. That's ultimately what drew me
fair
to
enough.
burlesque, the freedom of expression, my love.
Mm. So, you've been at it a while. So, what keeps you passionate about it?
Oh God, I have, haven't I? I've been at it for a very long time. Now, I think it's because burlesque has such an evolving artistic form. It can just take on anything within the contemporary
Mm,
moment and call it burlesque, as long as there's like an element of comedy, striptease, parody, satire, it can be called burlesque. And I think that's kind of why I'm still here, because I can
mm.
really
'Cause- well,
dive
yeah, 'cause
into
it's
it
ever
deeply.
changing.
Yeah, it's great.
So, do you have a favorite era or style?
So I'm one of these burlesque nerds, mate, right?
Mm,
And I love
that's why
everything,
I'm asking.
absolutely everything. But I would state that I'm a massive fan of, say, 80s, 90s strip clubs more than burlesque in
Right.
this particular information of my style. I love that. That's fantastic. But in terms of burlesque, it's the contemporary imagining of this particular style.
Mm,
Smashing, because you get to have the hair metal and all sorts of stuff as the music, and
yeah.
it rocks out.
Mm,
But I do quite like a little bit of classical American striptease, bump
right.
and grind from the 1940s, 50s America.
So I first saw you at it was Burning Hell Burlesque down at the Sheffield Corporation. So how
Ah,
did you get involved with them?
oh, I love them so much. So I've been involved with Burning Hell as a performer for I don't know how many years. It would be over 8 years now.
Mm,
It's a very long time when I think about it. And because our gorgeous producer, Pinky DeVille, doesn't actually live in the UK anymore, she just buggered off to New Orleans for all the
mm,
rants. They've got me in for a few shows to compare, which is so much fun. And it's ultimately because we all have worked on the scene together, and I absolutely love that show. It's one of my
mm.
favoritist, good English there, shows in the whole of the world.
So how has your style changed over the years?
As I've had the freedom to change and not be, say, div well, put into a box with themes, because I used to, when I first started, have to work to a theme. Well, I haven't had
Mm,
to do that. And ultimately, it's changed to go into things I thoroughly enjoy. Like, I adore the heavier music side
yeah.
of um, the music spectrum, but it's only evolved very slightly into something more provocative and less. Oh, did I just do that? Ooh,
Yeah.
no. Can't believe that was me at one point, though, Carl.
Mm.
Ooh.
So strip knot, how did that come about?
Oh my God. So Stripknot, oh, it is my favorite thing that I have ever thought about, right? I
Mm,
absolutely love it so much. So in lockdown, it would have been about just before. just before lockdown, I was having these thoughts about doing my own act to Slipknot music.
Yeah,
Nothing particularly exciting there. That's all I was going to do. But as lockdown hit, I was thinking of interesting and innovative ways to keep people interested and happy
yeah.
and do some like online workshops. So Stripknot came out of me wanting to teach people a little bit more of the exotic choreography side to burlesque
Mm.
and obviously amalgamate it with Slipknot music because I know there's a lot of maggots out there. And ultimately, it instantly sold out the first
Mm,
ever online workshop, and it just exploded from there. I thought, oh, this could be a stage show, perhaps.
mm. What do you think it is about Strip Knot that sort of grabs the imagination so much?
Well, it's because it's stripping to Slipknot. It is one of the Slipknot are one of the most versatile bands that we do
Mm,
have out there because their albums all are very, very different,
yeah.
and it's mostly thematically beautifully put that can create a whole show just based with that particular band because
Mm,
no song is the same and it really
true.
works beautifully as an ensemble piece.
Right. So what have I mean? While you've been choreographing, that's the right word, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll say that.
Choreographizing, near enough. Sl sort of Slipknot stuff. What have you been your biggest challenges in pulling it all together?
Ultimately, seriously, I think the biggest challenge putting it all together was making sure that we didn't choose all the same songs. Because of
Mm,
course there's some proper
yeah.
iconic buttes out there. And we didn't. None of us did. We all went for something completely different,
Oh, good.
which was which is banging, which is really
Oh, yeah,
useful.
because it'd be very easy for everybody to go for like Wait and Bleed.
I know, right? Oh,
Mm.
2 seconds. My bloody front door's gone. I'll be 2 seconds.
Right.
Oh, this is just lovely, isn't it?
Right. So yeah, what was it? So biggest challenges in
Yeah,
Slipknot
just
performances and choreographing.
yeah. So ultimately, the choreography has been I've really enjoyed it. It hasn't been a chore. It's been really lovely because I've got
Mm,
to listen to my favorite songs in the
mm,
whole world, and it's been wonderful. And the only difficulties is the challenges that precede us on different stages of fitting on as a full group.
yeah.
That's ultimately it, but it's okay. That's never the problem. We're quite happy to just squeeze together and sit on each other's knees.
Yeah, I mean, I presume there's nine of you, like there is in the band.
No, no. So that is one thing. Everyone's always like, "Oh my God, like why have you not got the same amount of net members?" Well, because quite frankly, I was only going to have six and we have seven.
Right. Yeah.
It was just trying not to be the band, if that makes sense. We're not a tribute act.
Yeah, plus it'd be really difficult to fit nine of you on stage and be able to actually move.
Could you, could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Mm,
But yeah, we can fit seven or
yeah.
six. But it just works a bit better that people have something as well. They'll be like, oh, they're doing it wrong. It's like, we're not a tribute band,
Mm,
we're a bunch of strippers.
yeah. So, on to music then. Who were your gateway band? Because we've all got one. I mean, mine it was Queen and then Iron Maiden. So, what about you?
I would love to say mine was Queen. I really would. I'd love to say mine was Queen. But say gateway band into the heavier music. Oh, I'm gonna have to say something a bit controversial here. It will be Marilyn Manson,
Yeah,
circa
okay. Well,
1996.
before he became a Nazi, he was really good.
1996 Mazza Manson.
Mm,
That was
yeah,
me. That was me. But obviously before that, big Spice Girls fan, mate.
fair enough. Yeah. I mean, a good song's a good song.
I know,
And if it
right?
grabs you, it's a good song. All right, so going all the way back in time then, what was the first album you bought with your own money? So we're not talking birthday present, we're not talking Christmas present, the one you actually saved up for. What was your first? Because we all remember our first.
The first, I can't actually remember the first album. I can
Right.
remember the first single or LP I bought.
Well, first LP then.
I can remember that was in 1987. I bought the reimagined version of Reek Petite by Jackie Wilson.
All right.
And I was so scared of that music video, Something Chronic, with all the plasticine. Blech. Don't like morph or trapdoor or anything like that.
Mm.
Ooh.
Now, in terms of gigs, since you're in the heavy music, we all like live music. And we all prefer it to, well, let's face it, we all prefer it to the recorded stuff. So, what was the first gig you ever went to sort of on your own or with your friends instead of being dragged along by parents?
Spice Girls 1996.
All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. And then it was Green Day was the first
Mm.
in the alternative. I can't remember what date that was. Late 90s would have
Right.
been. And then I had tickets for Reading 1999, but I wasn't very well. And that was
Right.
Slipknot, one of their most iconics.
Mm.
Typical.
So, in terms, well, okay, with Slipknot, in terms of sort of vocal style, are you more sort of like the heavier, growlier end, or do you prefer, or sort of, are your favorite songs more in the way of when Corey Taylor's actually doing a bit more sort of straight singing?
Oh, I'm a more of a growly
All right.
kind of end. I would like something to make my ears bleed.
Mm.
Ultimately, yes. I like his melodic stuff. I even enjoy Stone Sour as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
And I
It's,
love his own Corey motherfucking Taylor stuff. Amazing.
mm.
I really like Corey
Especially when he
Taylor.
sings SpongeBob SquarePants.
Always when he sings SpongeBob SquarePants. This man can do no wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. Complete. I mean, I've got to admit, I'm not a massive fan of Slipknot, but I'm a massive fan of Corey Taylor.
Well, I'll let you off there. I'll let
Yeah.
you off. That's absolutely fine. It's very difficult not to speak to a slip.
Mm.
It's fine.
So, besides Slipknot, who are your favorite bands at the moment? Because I mean, we all sort of pick up and drop people and find new bands. For example, one of my big ones at the moment is Dead Posey,
All right,
and
yeah.
Death by Rome is really grabbing me at the moment as well. So, who have you found at the moment that you're really getting into?
Um, I do like a bit of Sexy Russians with Slaughter to Prevail.
Mm.
Um, I'm really listening to older stuff and getting back into more things like Metallica,
All right.
getting back into it. So I'm kind of revisiting those sort of roots and Iron Maiden as well. So
Mm.
we've gone into that particular nonsense, but not really much on the way of listening to new music, really.
All right.
I know, it's a bit disappointing.
Oh,
Sort that out.
circling back.
I know, I'm circling back.
Mm.
We're trying
Yep.
to look forward. We're trying to look forward, aren't we? And I'm circling back and going back to
Well,
the.
I mean,
It's
that's
only because I went to. No, only because of the download, the 4-day download that they did when it was that last year? I don't
yeah.
know. And I actually really enjoyed Metallica then. And that's the first time. And I've seen them, I don't know how many times. And I've never enjoyed them. And I loved it. So
Well,
it's kind of come back into favor with me.
yeah, but that's the great thing about rock and metal. You can look forward, you can look back, and it can be the same thing.
I will try not to be so boring and I will listen to extra things.
Oh, it's not. Maiden are about to do the Run to the Hills tour, which is what, the first four albums?
Yeah.
And that's going to be a show worth going to.
Absolutely. They are such a good band live. And I normally
Mm.
wouldn't
Oh,
just
yeah.
listen to them. Normally wouldn't just listen to them at home, but I've just gone into this weird, wonderful way of going back to the past. Feel like Martin
Yeah.
McFly.
Now, in terms of your act, are there any new concepts or ideas that you're currently sort of working on that you can give us a bit of a preview of?
In terms of acts and things, well, it's ultimately, there's nothing new that's coming up, but it's bringing Stripknot to different cities. So
Oh,
it's
right.
a tour and then it's Newcastle Burlesque Festival. So
Mm.
give me all the hair dye because it's making me grey.
So where are you looking at touring to?
Ah, well, that we're already going to be going to Manchester at some point,
Mm,
Sheffield,
right.
and working our way like a snake. Didn't say it like that, like a
Mm.
snake, all the way down south. But that,
So
it
that's definitely a case of watch this space then.
is a watch this space kind of thing, mate.
So, well, what's next? I mean, you've mentioned the tour.
Yeah.
So anything else coming up that you're really sort of getting excited about?
Um, Having a day off would be wonderful. Like, I'm only teasing. I'm only teasing.
Mm,
But yeah, so mentioned briefly there about Newcastle Burlesque Festival. I'm just about to start
mm.
application processes for that. That doesn't happen till next year, but it happens for me now, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. Like it's happening right now. There's lots of lovely shows that are coming up in different places that I've never been to before, in theatres, and I'm getting to travel a lot with work and perform in different venues, which is lovely.
Mm,
And I absolutely love it. So it's just building upon what's going on at the minute
mm.
now.
So whereabouts can we find you on sort of social media and the internet?
Oh God, it was more of a question, where can't you find me,
Right.
really? So ultimately, I hang out mostly on Instagram at Trixie Blue Burlesque, or the business profile, which is House of Trixie Blue, where I become a house of many different rooms. If you fancy a little bit of strip knot, it's strip knot official, all on Instagram, over on Facebook as well. Not a TikTok user, can't
Mm.
even get anything past their censorship. I can totally say that out loud.
Mm.
They don't like bottoms, does TikTok.
Uh, quite disappointing, really.
Yeah, I know.
Right. So thank you for the chat, and it was really good to talk to you.
Oh, Carl, thank you so much for having me. Always lush. Thank you so much for asking.